So I think we're good to get started. So firstly, hello everyone. Thank you for joining today's workshop. And today we will be building on very interesting use case on our DronaHQ's agentic platform. And before that, I will be hosting and instructing the whole workshop. And I am Aharna Haq, and I'm the developer advocate at DronaHQ. And this workshop is essentially for people who are maybe building their first agents, and mostly for if you have a business that caters to a customer base that is already on platforms like WhatsApp or any other platforms like that. So if you are one of them, so you're in luck. And today's workshop, I hope it is going to be really fruitful and worth your time. Okay, so this is just a small intro about me, and this is what basically DronaHQ does. I have also accumulated like few of the very basic concepts. I do understand if for someone this is the first agentic workshop that they are attending. So yeah, I've tried to bring things down to very simple, like horizontal things. And we have also created like a step-by-step build, like what we are going to do in a very high level manner. And I've also attached the agent templates. So, and at the last, we'll do like test, publish, and definitely post on LinkedIn as well. All right. So if you want to like launch your builder, you can go into this link that I have provided in the chat as well. In the first link, you can launch your builder from here. I have already logged in. In case you also want to log in, I have the credentials right here. And I'll pause for a second so that if anyone is trying to log in, they can do it successfully. And just make sure that you do a follow along. This is like a build along session. So essentially what it means is that you have to build along with me, which is preferred. If you are a very like pro at this, and this is the places that is slow for you, you can go ahead and read the documentation. It is pretty simple, but if my pace matches yours, then you can do a follow along. Before we dive into the whole workshop and building your agent, I would like to let you know that we are opening our agentic platform for your self sign up that you can do. And we will also be providing credits. So if you want to explore our DronaHQ's agentic platform, I have put my email ID in the chat section, which is aharna@dronahq.com. So feel free to write to me and mention your email ID, and I'll enable it immediately. I would like to also set some like housekeeping rules, some very basic stuff. So at first, I'll start with a few of the expectations. Right. The assumption is that if you're new to agentic AI, I'll take it really slow. I'll take it really simple. We'll do things very step by step, one by one. So not to at all get tensed about that. You can follow the documentation, and yeah, I think we're good to get started. I'll start with a few basic things. So at first, before like building all of this agent, right, what agent essentially means in very simple terms is that it is an orchestrator, and it has LLM on one side and tools on the other. Basically, if you really consider this as a human, your agent has the ability to understand user intent and take actions accordingly. And the very thing that makes agent different than all of the operations that we've been doing is that the agent does complete transactions. So in case you have like in real life, we have various scenarios, right? It's not just 2 or 3 scenarios. So basically that's what sets agents apart from automations as well. I hope that was pretty simple to grasp. All right. So once you've done with your launching builder, you will probably reach in a platform like this. So this is our agent.dronahq.com. And from here, we will be building agents. And all of the instructions and the tools that we will be requiring are mentioned here. And in case you want to like copy my instructions as well, that's also available. So if you just click on view the instructions, you will have the instruction set right here. And I have also attached a few of the instructions that I have taken in previous workshops as well. So feel free to take a look through that as well. Yeah, and this is pretty much the instruction. Although I am not going to lie, it is little long. It looks like it's a lot of instruction, but trust me, it's pretty simple. Essentially, what I do is with instructions, I try to write the high level view of things in the first part itself, and then I dive into the step by step details of each action that the agent is going to take. So that's what kind of makes the agent instruction pretty long. If you would like to follow this instruction, feel free to just copy paste it into your agent. If you would like to build your own agent and through your own instructions, what you can do is maybe you can take this first paragraph and write it into any of the LLMs like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and ask it to generate agent instruction, system prompt, and there you go. There you'll have the agent instruction, and you can mention other details accordingly. I hope that was pretty much it for the instruction. And yeah, before we dive in, I'd like to take you quickly through the instruction of what our agent today is going to achieve, right? So our audience, if it is already on WhatsApp, if you are interacting with your customers that are already on WhatsApp, then you're in luck. It really makes things easy. On DronaHQ platform, we have different triggers. So today we will be working with our WhatsApp trigger, and with that trigger, it'll the agent will live on WhatsApp, and it'll connect internal teams through Slack, send notifications via Slack, email, basically Google Mail, and then also book and schedule all of the operational tasks from there. And in case you are a product or you are a service, you can also enlist all of the details in the knowledge base, and the agent will essentially take that and answer all of the customer queries. So this is the agent that I have built before the workshop. I just quickly show you a demo of what this is going to do. All right. um all right. Okay, before the demo, so basically this is how the architecture of the agent looks like. So on our platform, you have the WhatsApp trigger. Now this can be any trigger, right? It can be Messenger or Instagram, or even in your playground, in case you do not want to use the WhatsApp right now. And the agent essentially understands the user intent for any kind of operational tasks like booking, rescheduling, notifications, reminders. All of those things are taken care of through this. And if it is anything related to the queries that the customers might have, so it goes through the knowledge base search and then replies to the user. So I hope the architecture was pretty simple and easy to understand. All right. Visuals really helped me understand, so I thought this will help you too in this process. All right. Now let's quickly see the demo. So I have tested my agent like a few times, to be very honest, and so I'll just go ahead and create a. Let me actually delete this. Okay, so that you have a fresh. Okay. Sorry, I had a spelling mistake, but yeah. All right, this is our agent. Okay, and let's say I type hi. Okay, it's hello Aharna. How can I assist you today? Okay, so let's say I have a product, a service query, right? And this time we're building the WhatsApp agent in the healthcare industry. So let's ask, what are the different medical services offered at your clinic? So the agent will reply me with all the medical services that are offered at this clinic. So as you can see, I just for the simplicity of it, I have only enlisted like 5 of these services, and this is the response. And we'll also see how if we can book. So let's say, okay, I want to schedule a doctor appointment with a doctor appointment, let's say tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Let's not give it the time. Let's just go for tomorrow and let's see what the agent responds. Okay, because I already had the chat, I had the chat with the agent, so I have scheduled my appointment from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. But you know what? Let's reschedule this. So reschedule this appointment from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But before sending the message, let me show you how this actually works. So if I show you the calendar from here, you'll be able to see that we have a doctor's appointment from 4 to 5 because I've linked my Google Calendar as well. But if I hit enter, it is going to shift that from the time that I have given. So from 12 to 1 p.m. Let's wait for the agent. All right, it has provided me with all of the links and stuff. If I go here, you'll be able to see that it is shifted from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. to 12 to 1. And I have also synced all of my emails and Slack. So if I really quickly show you, let me refresh this. Yeah, you can see that we have rescheduled it from 12 to 1. And if I also open my Slack, you'll be able to see that the appointment is rescheduled. Okay. All right. That goes for the demo. Now we'll get to building it. It's a pretty nice agent, I'd say. So, all right, let's head over to our agentic platform. So we'll launch Builder from here. I hope that everyone was able to log in to the agent. And from here, I'll add a new agent. Okay. Now, there's a lot of elements in this platform, which I will be explaining one by one as we go through the demo. And the rest of things, I'll save it for the later part of this workshop. All right. So at first, we will name this agent, let's say, healthcare agent. All right. And right here, you can use the instruction that I've provided, or you can go ahead with the instruction that you might have created on ChatGPT Gemini. So I'm just gonna copy this from this document. Okay. All right. Yeah, till this part, and I'm gonna Control C, and I'm going to paste my instruction over here. And I already explained the what the agent does one by one. But just to like rejog your memory, so it basically answers all of the product queries and also has the booking, rescheduling, all of those functions as well. And if I just quickly show you how I have adjusted that. So for, let's say, for the operational part, for the booking and rescheduling flow, I have said how a new appointment is booked. All right. And once it is booked and the slot availability of slot is also confirmed, it will book and send the notification on Slack about who is booking, when he's booking, what is the meeting link, and all of those stuff. And then it is also going to provide the confirmation email over the customer's Gmail. And yeah, okay, perfect. And yeah, and then it also sends the confirmation on WhatsApp. So that's pretty much it. Now we will do is we will also attach our knowledge base. So either you can go from here, so you can just click on add knowledge base, and I already have the knowledge base right here, but in case you don't have it, so you can just click on new knowledge base, and then just name it, let's say, docs, and generate the knowledge base from here, and open this. So you'll be able to see the kind of files that we support. So we support uploads of any kind. So if I was to show you that, let me. Okay, let's say I'll be uploading. Okay, let's say this PDF, right? Okay. Yeah. So once you add, you'll give it like a second or two, and then it gets uploaded. We also support other formats like question answer format. So you just add a question and answer here. We also support like text format. So you just enter your text from here. And in case you have the knowledge base on some kind of document, you can also attach your link from here. All right. So any of the formats that you would prefer works well. All right, now heading back to the agent. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and click on the clinic information. Great. All right. Now, once I have the instruction and my knowledge base in place, next most important thing becomes the tools as well. All right. So I'll head over to DronaHQ tools, and I have already mentioned the list of tools that we will be using here, and in the internal Google documentation as well, and what we will be using it for. So, all right, I'll head over to my agent. And so first we'll start with the WhatsApp. And we have over 900 tools available. We have DronaHQ tools, we have connector library, automation code, MCP inbuilt tools, a lot of them. So yeah, make sure to use only the tools that you would require. So for example, I will only use here send message, and that's it. That's all I'm going to get. All right, yeah, I just add one tool from here. And next we can also add the Gmail tool for sending the email notifications and such. Okay, so for that, I'll also, one sec. Yeah, send email, and that's it. Okay, that's all we need. Next is we'd also require Slack, right? So for Slack, okay. Remove. Okay, set send. Yeah, send messages. One sec. Yeah, this one is it. And after that, I would also include the inbuilt tool of time. And I'll tell you why I included that. But let me finish selecting my tools first. Now, if you're on the free trial, you have a limit of 10 tools that you can add. So be wise and select only the tools you require. It's not a great thing to burden your agent with a lot of tools and get it confused and such. And apart from that, I would also need the Google Calendar for operational, for the booking and the rescheduling of appointments, right? So what I'll add is create event, all right, and move event. Okay. So here you would be needing like 3, 4 more things. Okay. So what else? Let me quickly check once. So create event, move event, and update Google event and delete event. So these are the four. So let's say delete event, update and move event. So, oh yeah, update Google event. So these are the four tools, and that's pretty much it. And once you have added these tools, you can attach your account. So right now it is connected to my account. But if you need to connect it to your account, let me show you how you can do that. So I'll just show you with Gmail instead. So you'll click on edit, and from here in the environment section, you just go ahead and click on add account, and that opens up this sidebar from here. And from here you can click on connect Gmail via auth, and here you just enter name, let's say test, and I'm going to create account, and you select your account. And once that's done, it will show that the authentication is successful. So I'll just continue from here. Yeah, once it's done, you'll get a message like this: authentication successful, which means that you have successfully connected your account. And if you refresh this, you'll be able to see that this is the account that I have just connected to. And after that's done, you would also need to, let me just reopen this quick. Yeah, you'll be needing to attach your account right here as well, right? But for now, I'm going to go ahead with my account and yeah, leave it like that. And that's the similar case for all of the other accounts as well. Okay. Although for WhatsApp, and to play this in the WhatsApp, in your WhatsApp, you would need the business account of the WhatsApp, from where you'll get the ID, and from there you can connect the account. And that's a like a long process, but I'll definitely show you. Okay. All right. So I have attached the time inbuilt tool, because let's say you are the customer and you want to book an appointment for tomorrow, right? But you have also used the agent yesterday, and from the agent's perspective, when today you message and say that I want to book an appointment for tomorrow, and it still has the cache of the yesterday, it'll understand that you would want to like book your appointment for today, right? Which creates a mismatch in the understanding of the agent. So for that, I have attached the inbuilt time tool, and also I have written the logic so that the agent does understand that what is tomorrow, what was yesterday, and what is day after tomorrow, right? These are the common terms that customers usually use while having a conversation. Yeah. So details like this are also pretty important to mention, so that the agent gives you the correct responses. Okay. All right. Perfect. And next, what I'm going to do is, uh, I'll show you how you can attach your WhatsApp. So once you've connected the account from here, either you can just FYI, in this workshop, you can use it from the playground as well. It'll do the same task. But I am trying to show you how you can use the WhatsApp trigger as well. So once you have connected your account in WhatsApp, you can go ahead and go to trigger section. And from here, you'll see that this is the playground chat option that you can use. I'm going to go ahead and select the WhatsApp trigger. And from here, I'm going to add that trigger. And you'll be able to see that we have a webhook URL and verified token. And the status is showing it's not verified yet, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you how you can, get the WhatsApp trigger ongoing. So for that, I'll open my Meta Business. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to open my Meta Business account from here, and I'll show you how you can do all of that. Okay. So once you're here, you'll go ahead to my apps, and if you already have the WhatsApp business account setup done, then go ahead in Meta and connect that WhatsApp business account. You will have something like this. All right. So I have named this as a harness market, and from here, like I'm using the developer role and in the DronaHQ. So I'm just going to click ahead on DronaHQ so that I can enter that. And once that's done, it'll show you on the left hand side different sections. So I'll just go ahead to use case section, and that'll bring me to connect with customers through WhatsApp. Now this is the use case that you would want to add, and if you would like to add any more use cases, you can select it from here. So in case you have any other Meta accounts like Instagram and Messenger, stuff like that, you can also go ahead with that. But yeah, I'll just go ahead for the WhatsApp, and I'll click on customize, and that should bring me to here, right? So you have like on the quick start, you can change some messaging templates, which takes time for the review, no, for being reviewed from the Meta side. Apart from that, I'll go ahead to configuration, and I'll go ahead to messages, and okay, as you can see, it is already like subscribed. Okay, you would want this one to be enabled for sure. Next, what you can do is you can go ahead to your API setup. All right. Before you go to the API setup, you would need to copy paste your webhook URL from your agent to here, and also the verify token. Okay. So let me quickly do that. And I'll also verify the token. And once that's done, you'll click on verify and save. And now if you go ahead to your agent in the trigger section and click on check status, it'll show that it is verified. Okay, which means that your Meta business and the WhatsApp account has been connected with your agent. All right. Now this becomes super important if your WhatsApp lives on the sorry, if your agent lives on the WhatsApp. But if you are operating through Playground, that also works. Okay, perfect. Now you go ahead to API setup. Okay, and before generating the access token, what you would be doing is adding your number. Okay, if you want to like chat with your agent, so you have to add your number, and this is the test number. All right. Okay, and now you generate access token. So I'm just going to reconnect. This is pretty preemptive, so that's not going to cause any problem. And then you click ahead, and you can do like a send message just to test that your account on WhatsApp and Meta Business has been connected with your agent or not. So if you do that, if I go ahead to my WhatsApp right now, you'll be able to see that I've received this hello world message. Now this can be different for you folks, but yeah, some message like this should be on the WhatsApp. All right. All right. Since my WhatsApp is now connected, my Meta Business stuff is also done. And now I'll head over to my agent. Okay. And rest all looks good. And now I'll go back since I'll be using the WhatsApp receive messages trigger. Okay. Great. Now, before we test out our agent, we are almost towards the end of building our agent. Few things for this agent to work out perfectly is that I have also added the critical delivery rule, which basically shows that once the customer or the user messages, you need to message them right away in a humanized and polite format. And initially, when I was showing you the demo, you wouldn't be able to guess if it is an agent or a human talking to you, right? All right. I have incorporated the logic for today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and named days. All right. And for the Slack, I have incorporated the channel ID, which you can get from your. So if you open Slack on the website on this URL, you'll be able to click on channel ID and get it, or you just Google it. It's that simple. And in the last, so if I come here, one sec. This is the Slack channel ID, as you can see. WhatsApp phone ID, I think, is at the top. Just one second. ID. You would also need to write this ID. Basically, I'll just tell you. So if you go to the Meta Business now, there is this phone number ID, okay, and this WhatsApp business account ID. So what you need to write, copy from here the phone ID and just paste it in the top or the bottom, or when you're doing the WhatsApp trigger, in there you just need to mention the phone ID, and that's it. Okay, that is all that you need to do for your agent and WhatsApp to get connected. All right, perfect. Now what I'm going to do is the final step is to publish. If you do not publish your agent, then the WhatsApp trigger might not work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. Okay, say done, and I'll hit publish. Okay, and the agent is published successfully. And if you refresh from here, you should get like this green dot. Okay, all right, just go back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to okay, how do I great. Okay, now I'll go head over to my WhatsApp and show you how this works out. Okay, so I'll say hi. And this you can track if your tools, your knowledge base, if all of this is really working. It's through traces that I'll show you. So basically you go ahead over here and you click on traces, and that will show you the message that you have received. So you can see that I've sent hi, and this is the tool has been called, so basically WhatsApp, and then the agent has ended. And let's see what is the, just give it 1 second. Okay, I think I also need to mention the phone ID. I probably didn't. I'll head over to my agent and okay, and every time you make changes, you would need to push it out as well. So publish. All right, and now this should work. I am able to receive the messages. 1 second. Traces. events successful. Okay. Start. Mhm. A minute. Slack ID. Okay, this is given. AI message block. Okay, I think there's a problem on my end because if you can see that the text, hello Aharna, how can I help you? So the text is basically here. The agent is able to listen and respond, but it is kind of not going through. Okay, yeah, I've received it. Okay, so it basically just needed some time and some refreshing, I guess. Okay, so now that it is there, I can, let's say, I'll go ahead with asking a query. Like, let's say, what is the location of this clinic? Okay, and so as you can see that the healthcare clinic is located in Navi Mumbai, and let's say any other queries like what is the doctor consultation fee and how can I pay? Okay. So in case you want to pay in advance or something like that, so it will give you the correct response. So the doctor consultation fee is 800 per visit, and payments are only accepted in the clinic. Okay. So as you can see, it is searching the knowledge base and getting us the answers. You can also check if it is really doing that. So if you go to the traces section and click on the uh, each thread, you'll be able to see that the knowledge base search was right here. And then at the end, it has sent the response to WhatsApp. And I feel personally, Traces is really great if you need to like check where the tool is going, what kind of tool calls you've been making, right? And it also kind of acts as a checkpoint. So in case your agent is not running correctly or not calling the tools, you'll be able to quickly identify them through traces. All right. And you'll also be able to see the event that has happened, basically the broader version of this section. And yeah, you'll also see the trigger meta. All right. And let's say is doctor available for booking tomorrow, or let's say day after tomorrow? Day after tomorrow, can you provide me some time slots? As you can see, I do not need to like type my questions in a certain way or use those certain keywords, which kind of happens when you're using an automation, right? And that can really get a little frustrating if you're as a customer, if you're not using the right keywords. So in that place, if you have an agent that already understands the different abbreviations, different terms, different synonyms, and really understands the user intent, that is really helpful. Okay. And let's go ahead and check our traces. So if I just quickly refresh this, uh, all right, as you can see, okay, I'll go ahead to WhatsApp, give it a second. As you can see, it has sent a message over WhatsApp that Aharna is requesting for booking. So if I go ahead to Slack, yeah, sorry, correction, Slack. So you'll see confirm availability and provide time slots if you want to do it like in a human way, or if you have like already attached your Google Calendar, so that also works out. So let me quickly check once. HANA test, yes, my account is added. Okay. Calendar. And once I add that, probably yeah, that'll work out. So you can just add some release notes just to get it. And I'm going to resend this one. And like this, if you keep on fine tuning and adding more information and instruction to your agent, the agent is perfectly capable of handling all of these tasks for you, and it really streamlines the business use cases. And I have taken the healthcare use case just as an example, but this can pretty much work for any of the use case. Let's say you have a salon, or let's say you have any other service related businesses that this can cater to, right? Just give it some time. We'll go ahead and check on our traces. And yeah, okay, it has fetched the Google Calendar. All right, all right. Can I book an appointment for the tomorrow? Let's see. So it should call two tools. First is the Google Calendar, and then is the WhatsApp. Okay, perfect. So it has connected to the WhatsApp, booking confirmed. All right, perfect, perfect. So as you can see, it has connected and done the booking confirmation. All right, let's say I want to reschedule this appointment to, let's say, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Now, before I hit send, I'm going to, okay, so it was doing the appointment for some reason and not showing. All right, perfect. Um, let's see if it reschedules and hit enter and give it some time while we check the traces of how this is going on. Perfect. Okay, your appointment has been rescheduled to for day after tomorrow. That is like Saturday, 24th, and from 12 p.m. And this notification comes to the customer from here, and it is also sent to the email. So if I refresh, okay, as you can see, these are the kind of emails that we receive once the confirmation is done. Now I have kind of hard coded this into the instruction as my email ID, but you can, as next steps, you can also write that in your instruction. You can make that very variable. So you can ask the user or customer about their email ID, and then it can send to that respective email ID. All right. And if I go ahead in Slack, you'll be able to see that our appointment was booked at first from 10 a.m. and then it has been shifted from 12 p.m. All right. So this is how basically you can use our agentic platform to build use cases like this. And this time we have used WhatsApp trigger, but we do keep a variety of things. And in here we have used very detailed instructions, I must say. And we have also used the knowledge base and different tools. All right. And just to glance through like a few quick things before we end the conversation and have some queries and doubts. So, okay. So as you can see, this is here where your agents are housed. Okay, and you can create your folder, and in case you're using it in a team, so you can create separate folders for that. That works out. And we have different kind of models also available. So for my agent, I was using OpenAI, and you will also be able to see the different credit usage where like every character is a token. So that you really must keep in mind. And also kind of helps you monitor the cost of like maintaining the whole agent and stuff. All right, you can also select any of the different models. We also have Google, Anthropic, Cohere, and DeepSeek. And apart from that, we have knowledge bases. So the one way is to go inside the agent first. While you're building the agent, you create the knowledge base. And in case you want to like not do that, you can also come on the right sidebar and then just add knowledge base right here. Same kind of steps to be followed. Okay. Next is the semantic query. So in case you have any SQL agents, so you can put in the documentation right here. And we also have different connectors. So if you have been using DronaHQ before as well, so we have a vast library of connectors which has different databases and APIs that you can connect to. And if you have already built application using the connectors that you have pulled in right here, you can use that for your agents as well. Okay, since this is like a new account, so you'll not be able to see much of the connected accounts. But yeah, next we also have tools, and you'll be able to see the vast range of tools that we have. So these are the tools that we have connected our accounts to already. And these are all of the tools that are available for you. And next we also have MCP. So if you already have a MCP server, you can pull that in to your agents and get started with that. All right. Next we also have guardrails. So guardrails is essentially like set of rules and protocols that your agent needs to follow. Like, let's say refrain from any comments on politics and stuff like that, right? And you can learn more about that from our documentation that we have. And at last, we also have like monitoring. So this really becomes helpful if you are building a lot of agents. You'll be able to see that the number of credit consumption that has happened, the number of tool calls they have made. And this really helps in the observability and the usage of credit monitoring stuff. And next, you can also manage users. So basically the admin panel, and you can see the number of people that are creating it. Next, you can view our documentation from here. We are also 24/7 on support. And next, you can also see the tool calls, the number of tool calls you have made so far with all of the agents that you have built in this account. You can also see your credits from here. Now, this becomes really important if you're building a lot of agents, right? You would want to use these credits wisely. And next, as you can see, I'm on the free plan, but if your requirements are more heavy, then you can upgrade it to any of our other plans that are available. And just to like remind you once again is that we are opening our agentic platform soon for you to explore and self sign up. So in case you want to do that, please write to me at aharna@dronahq.com and I will enable it for you immediately. All right. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for joining today's workshop.